Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here from DocSports.com. It is Thursday, May 10th. Free pick coming up in just a moment. A lot to talk about tonight. Before we get to all that, including our next free pick, quick note, if you've yet to become a member at DocSports.com, click on the link below. You'll see it in the link below your video, and you go to DocSports.com by clicking on that link. You sign up for your $60 free account at DocSports.com. Split last night with our premium plays, guys. We ended up winning late with the Boston Celtics. Marcus Smart tries to miss a free throw at the end. He ends up making the attempted miss. They win by 2. We got 1. We took +1. We got that, of course, because we do these videos and do our handicapping and betting overnight, early for the next day's card, and we got +1 with the Celtics. But for those who laid 1 or laid 1.5, good thing he made it right. And, of course, if he misses the free throw that he attempted to miss and Philly hits the 3, we even lose at +1 with the Boston Celtics. So it's kind of funny. The guy's 7 for 12 before he attempts to miss. And, of course, he makes it. Maybe he should have just tried to make it. He was only 7 for 12 when he was actually attempting to make his free throws. Wanted to mention one of the things we saw from ESPN Stats and Info, pretty cool site that puts together a lot of stats like the one I'm about to give you. They had mentioned that in clutch time, the Boston Celtics, games that had a clutch time, the Boston Celtics were 3-0 in this just completed series. And what clutch time refers to, according to ESPN Stats and Info, is if a game is within 5 points with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter or in overtime. And what they reported, keeping track of that, was the Celtics outscored Philly 50-39 in those 3 games, the 3 wins. Boston hit 53% of their field goal attempts to 44% for the Sixers. Boston committed only 2 turnovers, 7 turnovers for Philadelphia. And as we've subscribed to, a belief we've subscribed to for a long, long time, is those final couple of minutes, clutch time if you will, really comes down to coaching staffs and then getting their players to buy into it more than anything else, even more than pure luck. And even though Marcus Smart missing that free throw and winning by 2 did Boston, a little luck there. The bottom line is we saw Boston win those clutch time games 3 times to none for the 76ers. How in the world NBA coaches did not vote Brad Stevens as Coach of the Year and instead voted for Dwayne Casey is beyond me. Series price coming up. Looking up at the screen right now, we've got the Cavaliers up to -275. Boston on the comeback +230. That line opened as low as Cleveland -240 offshore. And we were doing a radio show on Mad Dog Radio at the time the series price opened, and I was saying I couldn't believe it was that low. Thought it should have been closer to -300. As soon as we get done with the radio segment on Wednesday night, that line started to creep upwards. And then we saw, of course, Jeff Sherman over at Westgate Superbook posted that they were as high as now a 275 favorite at the Westgate Superbook. Of course, Game 1 is going to take place this Sunday, and Game 1 right now is basically pick 'em. I do see Boston in one of 15 casinos or offshore books and Vegas books that I look at. I do see one place that has Boston a 1-point favorite. Total right now, 205.5 in that Game 1 clash. As far as the other series, you've got the Warriors who are -190. The comeback on Houston +165. Their Game 1 is Monday. Houston a 2-point home favorite in Game 1 at total at 225. Quick update on Thursday's Game 7 in the NHL. Right now, Nashville, not a lot of movement here. They're laying $1.50 at home to Winnipeg. Total in that one, 5.5. Juice on the under, about $1.25 to $1.30 on the under in that particular game. And also wanted to mention real quickly, going back to the NBA, we will talk more about those NBA series and Game 1 matchups as we get closer to those games. Again, they start on Sunday and Monday. Last night's early mover in baseball, we saw it, lost again. It was a day game, the White Sox. We mentioned we weren't going to play the White Sox. We were not going to do that with that team. Early movement the last couple of nights are now 0-3. We've stayed away from all 3 of those early movers. It just shows you that it's kind of nice to beat the closing line. At the same time, it's nicer to win that bet. And right now, the early movement has not been doing so the last couple of days. Early mover for Thursday, looking at the screen, looks like just one real mover right now, and that is the Boston Red Sox getting the underdog action. The Yankees opened about 15 cents higher than what they are now. So early movement overnight into Thursday on the Boston Red Sox. Your matchup there, excuse me, is Rodriguez and Sabathia. Rodriguez, by the way, has allowed 5 home runs in his last 22 2/3 innings pitched, but he's got real nice career numbers. His ERA less than 3 against the New York Yankees. Obviously, he's facing a different looking lineup with Stanton part of that lineup now than what he faced previously when he started against the New York Yankees. Quick note, we will talk about some NFL win totals. I'm going to do that on Friday's report, overnight Thursday into Friday. We're going to give you maybe a couple of win totals, 3 or 4. Got a couple of strong win totals that we're looking at also that we're going to share on Friday's report, moves that we'll be making. Here's just a little something to wet your beak or wet your taste, so to speak. Right now, the Patriots, the Vikings, the Eagles, as I'm looking at the numbers here, a lot of 10.5s as far as the over-under win totals on those. Patriots, 10.5, juice over. They're also as high as 11.5 in one particular shop on their win totals. Green Bay, 10, juice under. Vikings, 10.5. They're also 10 in other shops, so you got to shop around depending on what you like. Eagles, 10.5 in one shop, 10 in another. Oakland, 9.5. is their wins total. The juice on the over minus $1.30 at the book that I grabbed these from. And the Rams, the reason I bring up the Rams and the Raiders, first of all, the Raiders were the most heavily bet team last year in Southern Nevada when it came to futures and the first several weeks of the football season with the individual games. The Rams are a pretty hefty bet for their season opener. They've been getting a lot of action from the public in Southern Nevada. The Rams, 9 is their season wins total at the book I'm looking at right now. Juice on the over is minus $1.35. Bringing up the rear, the state of Ohio, Cincinnati, and Cleveland win totals both 5. And how about this? Both juice under, minus $1.40, the Bengals and the Browns. And again, we'll give you our thoughts, give you maybe 2 or 3 over-under plays that we like on Friday's report. Free baseball for Thursday. I'm going to play the Colorado Rockies. First 5 innings play, folks. First 5 innings. Colorado Rockies. We're going to go against Milwaukee, go against Julius Chassin. He's made 6 starts this season, and he's totaled less than 40 innings. 8 starts this season, and he's put up less than 40 innings. So he's not eating innings. You're talking about less than 5 full innings per start on average. He walks over 4 batters per 9 innings pitched. So we do feel we have a little bit better starter here in Marquez going for the Rockies over the Brewers and Chassin. By the way, Marquez has 25 strikeouts and only 6 walks in his last 21 1/3 innings pitched. But what we don't want to deal with is the bullpens if this game's close in the late innings, because Milwaukee has the much better, much more trustworthy bullpen than Colorado. So a first 5-inning play on the Rockies. We lost the free pick last night. Let's come back and win on Thursday. Rockies, first 5 innings play. Again, if you're not yet a member, click on the link below. Sign up for your free $60 account at DocSports.com. I am 100% exclusive with DocSports.com. So if you're looking for my information, all you got to do is go there. Don't go anywhere else, because I'm officially exclusive with DocSports.com. If you like what you see, click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe. We appreciate those who have thus far. Leave your comments. We'll answer those each and every night, late at night, early in the morning. We'll be back Friday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, with our next report. Put Thursday in your win column. And I'm Scott Spreitzer for DocSports.com, back on Friday morning. Good luck, everybody.